Hey YouTube, VidHead85. After the third debate, I have really just entrenched my support of Obama. If there's anything else I can do to make sure that he wins re-election, I want to do it. I'm also going to talk to you about two little videos here that I have commented on. One of them is about Rush Limbaugh putting a lib caller in his place, and the other one is on rebuilding, the Obama for America TV ad. And my comment is this. On this one, and it got 68 likes, so I believe it's a top comment now, which is great. Obama has not only rebuilt our nation, but our image as one that cares about the world as well as its own citizens. Obama realizes that we have a lot at stake on the world stage, and we must build a strong America to protect the stage we occupy on the world scene. The choice is clear for me, especially after Romney nearly started World War III with our allies, a blooper reel mostly. Obama has shown steadfast, clear principles that has increased our stature in this world. Obama-Biden, 2012. And Chicken Wang Yu, which I wonder if he's Chinese, to be honest with you, and has a job at a bank provided by a Bain Capital company. Just saying. So getting more debt is rebuilding, and Romney almost started World War III, even though he doesn't have the power to. Oh, okay. So I put this. So my response is, so tell me this. Reagan spent his way out of the housing crisis. FDR spent his way out of the Depression, and the war pulled us out firmly of that. And you're telling me that we have more debt? However, by decreasing the deficit by 220 billion is more debt. Next, you're saying he doesn't have the power to start World War III. You're such a buffoon. It was a joke. However, a Romney-Ryan foreign policy is no joke. It will return us back to the Bush years, and that isn't worth laughing at. It's like a bad war movie where everybody dies. And I just posted that. In fact, let's see. The next one is the lib caller, and I put here, it's so funny how conservatives are always saying that every liberal hates America. If the America that conservatives love is anything I think it is, I'm glad to hate that version of America. Chris, September 18th, 1972, says this: if you mean that you hate small government, honoring and respecting the Constitution, and believing in the greatness and the ability of the individual, then my question is, why do you hate that? And if you hate that America, which conservatives, notice I didn't say Republicans, strive for and love, why are you still here? Go to Canada, Mexico, or anywhere in Europe where you will have fewer individual liberties and the government can take care of you. No one here is stopping you. So I put this. Chris, let me tell you how stupid you are. First, Republicans and conservatives say they want small government until it comes to abortion and gay marriage. Then they want to expand government and meddle in the personal lives, especially to defund Planned Parenthood, causing millions of women to miss out on health care. Let's also see how Republicans and conservatives talk the talk of individual liberty, but how can you explain those liberties being scaled back in states where they control both chambers? I'm hearing crickets. Then I say, next, I love America, but I don't have to tolerate its bullshit. Blind patriotism and branding those who disagree with you as unpatriotic are both elements of fascism. Just admit it. Fascism appeals to you. So, simply put, it's so funny that people think that liberals hate America. If you're talking, now, I don't hate an America that believes in individual liberty and believes in greatness in the ability of the individual. That is what America was built on. But it was also built on the collective, that we are not our own island. Man is not an island. No matter how self-sufficient he is, he still needs someone else. Let's say, even though he may be able to teach himself many things, but when it comes right down to it, man is not his own island. Woman is not her own island. People, they need that interaction, regardless. Either way, you will depend or count on someone else. So the whole thing is, why are liberals so hated? Well, it's because, one, our policies work. Two, it's a policy of inclusion, and Republicans and conservatives, especially the hard right ones, believe that compromise is weakness. However, liberals, on the whole, understand that it is not just the individual, it is the collective, and the individual has a responsibility to the collective. It isn't something like a hippie commune where everybody is blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't know. I don't know what point I was making with that. Just scratch that. But simply, if we understand that individual liberties are important, Republicans apparently don't. We understand that voting is important, and to make it easy, but to crack down on fraud wherever it appears is necessary. Republican and conservatives, hard right ones, are saying that everybody should present an ID before going to the polls. But not only that, they're also very restricting the classes of ID that need to be shown so that a lesser amount of people will vote, and thus they maintain a majority whatever states they have now. So the whole thing is, liberals don't hate America. We love it. But because our policies are different from yours, you want to hate us and say that we hate America. But you know what? You're fascists. All 14 points of fascism not only concur with the Republican Party as it is today, especially to the hard right, but conservatives and the Tea Party fit fascist all the way. No doubt about it. So if anything, we don't hate America. I don't want to take away your guns. Go ahead and have them. I just don't like them very much. And I believe that assault weapons should be banned. They should be banned to any civilian. And we should make it harder to get guns because of the fact that it can very well kill a person. I've never heard of anybody who died from voter fraud, and there is no voter fraud. And if anybody wants to prove me differently, give me an academic paper from a real, objective, nonpartisan individual. If they're nonpartisan, then I'm all for it. However, all academic papers that have said anything about voter fraud has classed it as you are more likely to get hit on the head and die from being struck in the head with a coconut, or struck by lightning. It's rarer than lightning strikes. And out of millions and millions of vote cast, 0.000000004 voting fraud. And nobody who has given a reason for voter ID laws has been able to cite one case of actual voter fraud. And most of the, quote, voter fraud is voting twice in places where they realize that they're still registered in another state so they can vote there. I'm all in favor of a purge every year, or maybe twice a year, where you get out-of-state voters and dead voters off the rolls. Those are the only ones that should be purged regularly. Period. End of story. That's it. So those are my thoughts. I love America. I'm a liberal. And if you don't think I love America because I'm a liberal, go fuck yourself. Bye-bye.